morning, everyone. It's July 18th, 9:50 a.m. As you see, we're here at the Great Lawn at Central Park. This is where tomorrow, this Sunday, will be the finals of the FIFA World Cup between Argentina and Spain. This is expected, well, the capacity of this will be 50,000. That's a whole lot of people. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a ticket for this, but somewhere around here, there might be a good vantage point that I can spectate this. I can't even talk. I can spectate this from. And as expected, I knew they have 3 screens. Well, they need 3 screens. It's a big area. I'm not sure the mileage of the Great Lawn. I probably could look that up later. But right now, I'm trying to find a good vantage point surrounding the Great Lawn so I could actually see the fans as they react to the game. We're making our way up north, and you gotta be careful with Central Park because you could really get lost with all the turns that they have in this park. You see the barricades. You can tell they're gonna lock this down come tomorrow. And the gates open tomorrow at 12 p.m. So it's gonna be pandemonium, to say the least. Think about it, 50,000 fans flooding this area. See a better view of the middle screen, the big screen. Well, you can see this from a whole feet away. You can really see this. You see the water stations. Well, they're gonna need that because everyone's gonna be out in the middle of the lawn during the afternoon. And big fans. Yeah, they need all of this. They don't want people passing out. Well, this is the prime view right here, right in the middle. So for reference, let me turn around. I'm not too sure where I'm at, to be honest. I probably put it up in post-production. I put a map up to show where exactly I'm at. But you're directly in the middle of the screen if you decide to come over to Central Park. And ironically, it's starting to rain, but the rain should not last for long. Here's the third and final screen. The first screen is going to be all the way to my left over here. And if you pan to the right, you see the third screen. So the viewership has a decent range for a lot of people to see. Now we're on the most northern part of the field. I mean, you could get a good view from here as well. You can see all 3 of the screens. And that's a nice skyline. That's Billionaires Row, straight ahead. Well, a lot of commotion going on here. You gotta give them a bit of respect though. They're working in the rain, trying to get this finished by tomorrow.
That's DPS.
Look at all these porta potties. My goodness. So I wish they would have had this at the Knicks parade, but they probably worry about safety reasons, because they don't really put porta potties out in the street because they're worried about people throwing bombs in there. And it'll be a big catastrophe. That's why they lock up all the mailboxes as well, and the trash bins. This is the western part of the field. Well, this is where you don't want to be because you can't see any of the screens. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Great Lawn that will be hosting the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2026 between Argentina and Spain. It's going to be one for the ages, to say the least. It's probably one of the biggest games in FIFA history. Argentina fans. Goodness, can't believe what I put myself through. Oh my goodness. But today's like this, and I imagine tomorrow, if these guys win.
I don't know if it's.
I really think this year is just a year of madness. Right? All these celebrations, all these gatherings, like I said, from the Knicks to the World Cup, Spain, Argentina. I mean, it's madness, like I said, in a good way. And I guess the city needed this for a very long time to see the celebrations, well, the pre-celebrations had expanded all the way down 47th on the west side. I'm ducking and dodging all these people. Give it a shot. Fortunately, I might not be able to get a vantage point. They have this Central Park area pretty locked down. I can't even get to the castle. That was my go-to to get to the best vantage point to see, the reaction of the fans. Well, it might be time for plan B. I'm gonna have to go further downtown to see a better view of the fans watching the game. But still, I might still stay by or come back here to see the people exiting, or maybe I should stay a little bit to see the people entering Central Park. As you see over here, another entry point was a no-go for me unless I run and jump over the guardrail and shoot my way below the bridge, but that's not happening. I'm not getting arrested today just to get a glimpse of the crowd of the game. It's not worth it. But like I said, I have a plan B here. We might stay here for a little bit to watch the crowd file in. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. This is where I went through yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. It was yesterday. But I came out here to spectate and see what will be a good viewing point or a vantage point. This is where I came from, underneath this bridge here. And as you can see, they have it locked down pretty heavily, and I cannot make a move, to be honest. So I'm stuck here at the moment. All right, this is the start of the line here over on 72nd Street. Now, I guarantee you this line's probably gonna stretch down all the way to 59th. Unfortunately, we gotta walk in the bike lane. All right, guys, we're on 59th Street. You see a large gathering right here as well. I think these are the buses that are taking the people to New Jersey to MetLife Stadium. We're on 59th Street, Columbus Circle. It's like day 2 of this. You know these fans are gonna be out here all the way to 5 p.m. Well, that's usually when the game ends. It starts at 3 o'clock. It's 45 minutes and another 45 minutes each quarter of the game. Yeah, you know it's going to be pandemonium if Argentina wins. We got a few fans from Spain over here. Very little. I'm pretty sure they should go to Madison Square Garden. See now we're at Penn Station, 34th Street. Well, actually 33rd. This is the entrance to Penn Station right here, where you have workers out here leading everybody to New Jersey Transit. And you know this is gonna be a celebration block, maybe for Spain, if and when, or maybe they can win against Argentina. All right, I made it all the way down to Hudson Yards. This was Plan B, the plan I was talking about. It was a long walk to say the least. Yeah, this pretty much tells you this is one of the most anticipated games of the year. You see the cops trying to maintain the crowd control. Look at all of these people. I can imagine whoever wins is going to be pandemonium over here. It's probably like thousands of people right by the vessel of Hudson Yards. It's a sea of people here.